to Trees and Turtles. My name's Imogen. In today's video we are exploring Cyprus, specifically Nicosia, which is the largest city in Cyprus, and yeah, we're going to be having a wander around. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, check out my other travel vlogs, follow me on Instagram, and once you're done with that little to-do list, let's get going. Okay, so the first stop on our tour is the Ledra Street crossing point, and this is the crossing point, obviously, between northern Cyprus, which is Turkish occupied, and the Republic of Cyprus, which is where I'm standing now. As you can see, there is a police station, and that is border control, and this has been in place since the 1970s conflict. And there is also this spiky structure, which is the border spikes sculpture. I can't remember the exact name of it, but yes, this is the border, and this is Ledra Street, and there is a little plaque over here that says peace as well, because yep, this is where they agreed to put the border. So this is Ledra Street. This is right at the center of Nicosia, and it's right at the center of Cyprus, and it's kind of like it's the big thing. So I wanted to start here. You can see all the way back down Ledra Street as well. It's very nice, actually. They've got like a canopy, which is very much needed, because I am recording this in 37-degree heat. That's 104 Fahrenheit for you, any of you who are American or non-centigrade people. But yes, it's very, very warm here. And this is the Ledra Street crossing point. I've made it to the Cyprus Museum. This is one of the most important museums in Nicosia, and I just been around and looked at the grounds. It's got some very impressive grounds. It says it's open until 5 today. Today's a Saturday, so I'm gonna go check it out. So here we are in the Cyprus Museum. Entry is actually free. I wandered in and I was ready to pay for a ticket, and they just handed me one. So yes, entry is free. They also have lockers where you can leave your bags if you'd like, and it is air conditioned, which is important. Anyway, this is a bunch of pottery from historic Cyprus, and they also have plaques on the walls back there which discuss the history of the region. So I'm just gonna go and have a wander around, but I thought I'd show you some of the pottery because it's really, really impressive. Like, for example, these are from the Bronze Age, so a lot of this stuff is really ancient. A lot of the artifacts in this section are from the Neolithic period, and they're mostly ceramics, and they are mostly from the south coast of Cyprus as well, as you can see from the map. I love a good map when it comes with artifacts and when it doesn't. And they, the people who made these were probably farmers, herders, and deer hunters, as it says, and they made some really cool pottery and some really cool artifacts. I really like this one, this little one here. I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it's a pendant made of picrolite, which is a type of greyish green stone. In this side of the museum, we've got some Roman era statues, and as you can see, there's a lot more kind of detail going on. These are from the 2nd century AD, so from the Trajan and Hadrian eras, and they are like remarkably well preserved. I've just been wandering around, and genuinely really impressive, like how, like, I just like old statues, guys. I'm sorry, I cannot lie. I'm a big nerd, and I like museums, and I like old statues. And look how well these are preserved, even though they're so old. They are so old, and they are in such good condition. Section is all about lamps, so you can see that there's a massive level of detail on the carving of these lamps, and they've got whole figures and so forth. And these lamps are actually quite tiny, so the amount of attention that they would have needed to have paid to make this is just mind-boggling. I think I'd get a headache trying to carve even half of that. So this is just so impressive. Extremely impressive thing I wanted to show you was these bronze cauldrons from Salamis, I believe it's pronounced, and these are 8th century BC, and I'm failing to convey the size of these. Like, I could fit inside this. I mean, obviously, yes, I am small, but this thing is fucking massive, and it's got all sorts of characters on the rim as well. So I think it's fascinating how the scale varies. Obviously, we've seen these incredibly intricate, tiny little lamps, and then they're also like producing these enormous cauldrons, and just the artwork is so cool at every scale. Also over here, we have got bronze accessories, and I love how they go this sort of green color with oxidization over time. It just, yeah, it makes them look almost luminous.
This might be one of my favourite exhibits so far. This is the coins of the Cypriot kingdoms. So over various years, throughout various rulers, obviously Cyprus produced a variety of coins, and they have collected a bunch of them here and laid them out so you can see the difference in coinage between different regimes as a sort of little almost cross-section of the island's history seen through its money, which I think is such a cool way to do it. And again, you've got this little tableau here of kind of placing it into that practical context as well, and how the coins were manufactured, cast and used.
So that was the Cyprus Museum. I was extremely impressed by that. I thought that was lovely and I really enjoyed all the artifacts. And now we are going to take a little walk to a park, because if you've seen my vlogs before, you will know that whenever there is a city park, I have to go and see the city park. So we're going to go and see the city park, obviously. Oh, also, since we're here, in passing, this is the Nicosia Municipal Theatre, where they hold a lot of plays and productions, and it's literally right across the road from the Cyprus Museum. So if you're like a culture person who likes to do that kind of thing, then this is definitely the spot in Cyprus for you. I'm now in the Nicosia Municipal Garden, and I found this astonishing pink. What is this? I don't know. I'm gonna Google it, because this is beautiful. I have not put a filter on this, by the way. This is how it looks. Like, I've never seen such a bright pink tree in my entire life. And look, there's like more of them. That one's like more purpley, and there's some like more over there. Like, what is that? Anyway, we are here in the Nicosia Municipal Garden, and I'm going to go and sit by the fountain, because look at the palm trees. There are palm trees. There were palm trees. Where did the palm trees go? Oh, they're back there in the distance. Anyway, yes, I'm going to go and sit by the fountain because it's a warm day and fountains are so good for warm days. But yeah, you can see it's actually quite empty at the moment. I don't know if that's because it's kind of the afternoon and, like I said, it's really warm and everyone's like, no, let's go indoors, or some other reason, but it's really nice, very peaceful, lots of bird song, and yeah, there's a big old fountain in the middle, which I will show you in a minute. I found some more palm trees, and of course, here is the fountain. Really, really cool water feature, and as if on cue, this bit's popped up as well. So this kind of goes through cycles, and it is just a really nice, peaceful little spot with palm trees. What more could I ask for? I'm now headed south again, and I am on the south coast in the beautiful city of Larnaca, which is where the airport is, and it's actually like the main route. So basically I flew into Larnaca and then I got the bus, and now I got the bus back, and I'm back in Larnaca. And before I go back to the airport, which I don't have to do just yet, I want to go to the beach, because I haven't been to the beach yet this summer, like on any of my trips. I mean, I've been close to it, but like not on the actual beach. So I wanted to go and sit on the beach and show you what the Cyprus coastline looks like. This is the Cyprus coastline. You can see the city over there, and the beach is just here, and there's kind of like rocky outcrop, and then yeah, nice sandy beach. That's my shadow. Yay. Hi. Beach. The water's really warm. I mean, I suppose you should expect that, because it's cooled down a little bit. It's like 34 degrees, but when I dip my hand in the water, it's extremely warm. So yeah, I would go for a swim, but I don't have my swimsuit, so I'm just gonna sit here and admire the view. Beach. Another cool thing is this rock formation, which is like rocks, I guess. You can climb it. I did climb it. I'm not entirely sure how safe it is to climb, but fuck it, we ball. And that's what the harbour on the other side looks like. So you can see the rock wall kind of has a harbour, and there's the beach on the other side. So I'm like sitting on the rock wall. I needed to sit in the shade because, like, obviously it's cooled down, but don't get me wrong, it's still warm. I think this is the warmest weather I've ever filmed a vlog in. It's been like 37, 38 degrees today. And when I looked at the forecast for this weekend, I was panicking a bit, I'm not gonna lie, because like I said, I've never filmed a video, like I've never filmed a vlog in this level of heat. And I was thinking 38 degrees, like am I gonna get halfway through the intro and just die of heat stroke? But actually it was fine. And I think it's kind of a dry heat here, so you almost don't sweat. You're almost a bit like being dehydrated by the atmosphere, so you've got to keep well hydrated. but it's like it's not humid at all, which I think definitely helped. Although I'm not gonna lie, I was chugging like Fanta between takes. I've been chugging various drinks all day, like cold drinks, but it was actually really surprisingly pleasant for the level of heat that it was. And apart from that, I just wanted to give my kind of impressions on like Cyprus in general, because obviously I've been to Nicosia, I've been to Larnaca, so kind of 2 cities for the price of 1 today. And yeah, I just want to say it is absolutely lovely. It's really nice. It's sort of like general island vibes, as you might expect. I think my only complaint is that it's really fucking hot. Like, there were lots of things that I made a very ambitious itinerary. There were lots of things I didn't get to do because I had to move at a snail's pace. Like, I had to prioritize. I had to be right, we are doing the important museum. Right, we are doing the important garden. Right, we are going to the beach. Like, I had to prioritize. So there were other things that I wanted to do, like the city gate, which I didn't get to do because it's too far to walk in the heat, and I was like tired, and I was like, I need to put my, my well-being first, which is really important. And it's something that I've learned through travel and also filming. Always put your well-being first. So if I had one thing that I would change, I wish it was a little cooler, but I guess that's my fault for visiting in, like, what month is it right now? June, almost July. Okay, I guess that's on me. But other than that, the scenery was lovely. It felt really safe. The bus system is a little confusing, but I figured it out. So, and there are palm trees. So I feel like I would definitely recommend Cyprus. I would come back. I totally would come back. And the people seem really friendly, respectful, and yeah, generally just really nice. I had a good time. So I recommend Cyprus, and thank you for watching the vlog. If you've made it to the end, then make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, stay tuned for the next vlog, which should hopefully be Romania, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye!